You know what? I'm a Barbie doll collector. I love collecting dolls. And I loved it Barbie ever since I was a little girl. And I was like, whenever I got a new doll, that doll came out the box right away, right? But I wasn't collecting dolls back then. I wasn't. I just couldn't wait to get and play with them, rip them out the box and just play with them. And as I got older, maybe in my late 30s, probably my mid 30s, around there, maybe, I started collecting dolls. And I will buy them and I will not take them out the box. Sorry if y'all can't see me, but y'all can just listen to the sound of my voice. And I was real proud of myself because young me, 14-year-old me, 13-year-old me, them dolls would not have made it a day in that box. But I've collected I don't know how many dolls I collected, but it was like 5 years worth of dolls. And I'll collect them. My um my doll collection wasn't out of control. My bills were paid. I made sure I paid my bills before I even purchased any doll, you know? So, yeah, so it's not like it was out of control, you know? It wasn't. Like, I knew I can stop and start it and everything. And, like, I think I started maybe 2018, maybe 2019. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. No, about 2019. So 2019, 18. Wait, I said 2019, 18. 2019, 20, 21, 22, 20. Yeah. So I started collecting dolls. I was collecting dolls for 5 years. Like, I had these dolls. Like, it was so, and it was all in the box. And that was like my hobby, to collect dolls and to, just look at them. And I remember back in the day, I used to watch a show called Cheers. And Sam, I think that's the guy, he met a girl who had a bunch of dolls. They wasn't in the box over there. I think she had them sitting on shelves. And I was like, when I get older, I'm going to collect dolls. So I wish I knew the episode. I will watch that episode on Cheers. And I think he was freaked out about her collecting dolls, but I loved it. I forgot how old I was when I saw that video, that show, that episode, but I was like, when I get older, I'm gonna collect dolls too. Not realizing that I'm gonna still keep them in the box, but I said I'm gonna collect them. Young me would be proud right now, like, look at you. You still got the dolls in the box. Like, this is young me saying to, older me, look at you. You still got the dolls in the box. If that was me, it wouldn't be in the box. But yeah. So I love dolls, and I've said a story. I did a video on what happened, why I'm not collecting anymore, because I'm afraid that if I collect, they will get stolen again. And that's my pride and my joy. Besides my son, that was my pride and joy. Like, I can buy stuff like those dolls, and I don't get that feeling to want to just rip them out the box. Sometimes I buy two of the same dolls, one for play and one for display, but I don't do that on all the dolls. It's just certain dolls. And and the thing about being a doll collector, when the doll comes out, you have to, you buy it right away, because a few years is not going to be the same price. Like, I had one of the dolls. I think it was like I forgot his name, but he was a 80s artist, and Mattel made a Barbie out of him. 81, my year. He was like an artist, right? A black African American artist, and they made a Barbie out of him. And I mean, made a Barbie, dedicated to him or something like that. And that doll was $50. How many years ago did I buy? I don't remember, but I looked at the price of it now. $300. Like people be buying these dolls and just jacking up the prices, And I'm like, oh my goodness, And it's like when you get your hands on a doll, you like a kid in the candy store, like, oh my gosh. And, I'm like, I'm happy, I'm at peace, and I love it. And it's like, I just, that was my piece right there, collecting dolls, like, even though they wasn't on display or nothing, they was like, I put them up because, I have limited space. So, I just go in there every now and then and just take them out of the bag and look at them, be like at awe. And I had like almost all the Barbie extra dolls, and each doll was like a unique doll, and it had like, it was like, I was like mesmerized by the different colors each box was, and I was like, oh, never thought in a million years that the man that supposedly loved me would do something like that to me. Like, I would never, if I know you collect, like, for example, if I know you collect something, I'm not touching it. He knew that I love dolls. He know that I love dolls. Not saying I love him more than I love him or my son, but it's a different love for a collector, It's not the same way I love my son. It's not the same way I love my husband, It's a I don't know, it's a love a collector have for collecting, things, and people said I should forgive him, and what made me notice that it was going is that the bags were empty, and I know I filled them up before I go on to the next bag. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I'm crying because it's like open wounds all over again. It's like, oh, and it took me years to get where I was with my collection. Years. And some of them dolls are not available now. They're not. Or their prices is jacked up. Like, I won't spend $300 on a doll that I paid $50 before. So that's one thing. Like, when you are, only doll collectors will understand what I'm saying. Any collector. Well, mainly the doll collector, because if the doll is $24.99 in 2025, it's not going to be the same price in 5 years from now. It's going to be more, and sometimes if you're lucky, I don't like spending my money for the same thing over and over. If I buy a doll, unless I buy two of them, one for play and one for display, that's the only time. But the fact that when your play and display doll gone, why would I want to spend my money to buy it again? That don't make no sense. Like, if I buy it, I don't want to buy. It's just depending on what doll it is. If I'm buying it just for collectors, display, or for collection, I won't buy another one of it. But it really hurts to spend your money over buying the same thing over. You trying to save your money to buy the next new doll coming out. Now you got to go back and restock up on the old dolls you have while you missing out on the new dolls. I've seen some nice new dolls out. Today is what? March 15th, right? Okay, 2025. Okay, I'm dating this video for a reason. March 25th, No, sorry, March 15, 2025. Right. It is 2:20 in the morning. 2:20 a.m. Saturday morning. I don't know why I had to felt the need to say that, but when you are a doll collector, you know what I'm talking about. If you never collected something valuable, and the sad thing is that, no, it's not the sad thing, but I was leaving something, like, it was for me to enjoy while I'm here on earth, but like, if I, God forbid, die, pass away, it'll go to my son, and he can do whatever he want with it. He can sell it and, get money to pay for college. I was thinking about that in the long run, because dolls are more valuable in their boxes than they are out the box, right? Right. So I was also collecting for me and also thinking about my son's future, because them dolls is going to be more valuable years from now. So, like, I leave them to him. He can sell them. If he have kids, he can give it to them, his daughter or whatever. He can sell them, I don't know, to pay for his, I don't know, whatever he want to do. He can sell it, he can keep it, he can don't, it's like, that was like a, what they call that? That was like inheritance, It's more valuable. It will be more valuable years from now. Like when he's probably 50 or 60, it'll be valuable, more valuable than it is now. And the fact that he took that from me, that would have been my gift to him. Even though he's my son, he don't play with dolls, but they're still in the box. He can sell them. He can, give them to his daughter, or whatever. But he took that opportunity of me giving that to him, passing it down to him. I don't have a daughter. So I was thinking also in the long run that he can have it and he can take them, sell them, get money to pay bills or to buy, for school or whatever he want to do, to get whatever he want to do, whatever he need the money for, those dolls are there. He can sell them, whatever, or he can keep them. I don't know, but it was all going to him. 5 years worth of dolls was going to him. I had the BMR 1959 dolls, all waves. And I had the Barbie Looks dolls, all waves. My Barbie collectors, y'all know what I'm talking about when I say all waves. 1, 2, 3. My Barbie Extra, wave 1, 2, and 3. All of that is gone. And I don't even think they sell the BMR 1959 dolls. I don't know if they still sell them. I don't know. But I'll probably check on you. But I'm scared to collect. I'm scared to start all over again. It took me 5 years. 5 years of money me buying things, paying off credit cards because I bought dolls with it, paying them off. And now I have nothing to show for all the money that I spent buying them dolls. It's like my money went up in smoke. Like, I'm the type of person that when I spend my money, I want to see where my money went. Like, example, a microwave, a new wave oven, an air fryer, what else? A ice maker, toaster. Examples of things like that I purchased, and I can look at it and be like, okay, I can use this from years from now. I like to see where my money is spent, and pots and pans and baking pans and stuff like that. I like to see in dolls, you know, I like to see where my money goes. Clothes, shoes, sneakers, sometimes jewelry, my hair done, whatever. I like to see where my money goes. Like I don't like my money just being up in smoke, like if I spend $50 on, okay, let me say, like for example, if I spend $250 on something, I want to see it. I still want to see it years to come, years down the line. For example, my air fryer, I think that was like $250. I'm still using that since the day I bought it. So that's like not going, that $250 did not go to waste. My air fryer, not my air fryer, I said that already. My oven, new wave oven, was what, $180. I use that thing almost every day. See what I'm talking about? I like to see my dolls. I don't know. I think I spend over, I don't know, thousands of dollars on dolls. And I shouldn't have to replace those dolls again. That's money that I can be spending on something else, or saving. And stupid me, I went and labeled the bags dolls. Just like I just put like a what they call it, a target on them. Like, look at me, dolls, come get me. I did that for me. I labeled because there's other bags in there that I have that is the same. So them plaid bags with the zippers. They're like one has maybe books in it or movies in it, and then another bag like is the same design. It says dolls. So I wrote that so I can distinguish the two from each other. So stupid me not knowing that, oh, he see the word dolls, let me go in here and take on. Like I just target my dolls. And I cried so bad. So bad. I was really, really hurt. I was going to take a frying pan and it's like every time I think about it, it just brings more tears to my eyes and it just makes me I get hurt all over again. Like, what did I do to deserve someone to do something like this to me? You asked my dad for my hand in marriage. You came to me and asked me to be your wife. You came to me and asked me to be your woman. You asked me to be the mother of your children. And this is how you repay me? I've been nothing but a good wife to him. I've been nothing but good to him. Sometimes I be late in certain bills to help him. But nah, I don't get that same help in return. Even though you're not supposed to expect someone to help you the way you help them, because that's not how it works. But if I short myself for you, can you short yourself for me once in a while? And the sad thing is that whenever I need help, like if I'm short on something, he can never help me. But when I need help from him, I don't get that, help. Like I'll be late on the bill for him, but he won't be late on the bill for me. Like what I do for him, he won't do for me. I've learned, and I will never do that again. I'm going to put myself first, make sure my bills is taken care of, my monthly bills, So sometimes you got to think about yourself. And I'm not the selfish type, but sometimes I need to be. Sometimes I need to give people the same energy or give him the same energy he gives me. You treat me mean, I should treat you mean. Give you a taste of your own medicine. Now, I was thinking about taking something of his. you know, because the dolls was like he just might as well just finish the job. He just might as well just, you know, when I'm not back, you know. That's what it felt like. Like when I found out my dolls was missing, was gone. Like he didn't tell me. I looked in there because I do my inventory every now and then, and if I didn't say nothing, he wouldn't have said nothing. This was January 2024. Yeah, I went in and did my inventory. So it's been a year since, and I have not bought a doll since. So, and I'm scared too. I missed out on the last holiday dolls and the 2020. I just missed out on the holiday dolls. And my holiday Barbies are gone too. I'm like, okay, what did I do to deserve this? It's like he put a knife in my chest and a knife in my back and just twist them both simultaneously. Just like, come on now. Now, that's the lowest he can go. Like, he took my dolls and that hurt me. So you're trying to, okay. I don't want to get my blood pressure up. I don't want to start getting anxiety. I don't want to start panicking. I don't want to. Y'all have to forgive me, but I'm a crier. Yes, I am. I was born in July. You know, they say we emotional people. And when I'm upset, I cry. I do. I cry when I'm upset. And sometimes I just cry because I know I'm going to wish that I had never did it. Because sometimes my mouth can be reckless. My mouth can be, they said it's the power and, you know, life and death is in the power of the tongue. I can say some things. I can really say some things, you know, but I just cry, you know, because I know if I say something, my mouth is going to get reckless and I'm going to say something I know I can't take back. So I'll just cry, you know, I'll just scream, I'll yell, you know, because I know if I say something, it's going to hurt his feelings. Because they say words are powerful, right? They say words are powerful. They do say that. You can lift somebody up or you can bring somebody down. You can bring life to somebody or you can unalive somebody. And I know when I'm mad, I can say some things. I'll tell you off without even cursing, but I can say some things, you know, and I can be wicked with my words. So I try. I just cry because I know if I say something, I can't take it back. So I just cry. And it's like every time I think about it, it just hurts all over again. It's like I open the wounds all over again. Every time I see a new doll or I go on Instagram or I go on Facebook and I see people with their new dolls and I'm like, dang, I wish that was me, but I can't because, you know, I can't. And I used to have dolls displayed back here. Well, I used to have my stuff displayed out here and, you know, out in my living room. Just like how I wanted to do when I was younger and I saw that show Cheers. I saw that girl with all her dolls just displayed all over her house. You know? I had my dolls displayed out. Then they started disappearing. And I know I'm not stupid because I had the Caucasian Nike doll and the African American doll side by side. So I literally saw it the day before. And then the next day it was gone, though, the Caucasian one. And he had the audacity to say, I moved it. Why would I move it and leave the other one there? So I took all my dolls down, you know. I was going to bring them to my mother's house, but I was like, you know what? I was thinking about doing the storage too, or renting the storage place, but that means I would have to get on the bus, and that's another bill every month, and just to go there and have a chair there, just to have everything out on display. But then I don't know. I don't know how some of them storage places be. They be having mice running through there. I don't want to be running on through my stuff, So I don't know. But I was thinking about doing the storage thing, I was thinking about it, but I was like, dang, that's going to be another bill. I don't need another bill now. So, yeah, I was thinking about that. And I was like, I don't want to. My mom said I can bring it over to her house. But I was like, I don't want to, bring my stuff to, clutter her place. I don't want to clutter her. Even though she got a lot of storage. I mean, not a lot of closet space, but I don't want to do that because I'll have to go over there to look at them. And every now and then, that's what I do. I go in there and I go through the bags and I just look at them and I be like, oh. So I just wanted to say that, to all my dog collectors. And even if you don't collect dogs, but if you have to be a dog collector to know what I'm talking about, to understand. But anybody that collects anything, whether it's the quarters with the states on it, oh, don't get me started. Ooh, okay, that's another video for another time, but I'm not talking about that. But whatever you collect, that's your pride and joy, and like you collect mugs, you collect hats, you collect what else you can collect? What else you can collect? I know besides dogs, you can collect like Stanley mugs, like mugs, not mugs, like tumblers. You collect tumblers because they got all the different colored tumblers. Like you can collect that. Anybody that collects anything and is valuable to you and is your pride and joy, and you love to collect what you, and someone just come and take it from you, you know what I'm talking about. You spend 5 years or however many years, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever amount of years you spend to collect it, someone just wipes it out in less than a month. Some people collect silverware. Some people collect cast iron pans, like the different colors. Some people collect those. Yeah. I've seen that, People collect, yeah. And some people some people don't cook it. They just have it on display. And they rotate all they cast iron pans. But anyway, or pots. The one with the top and stuff is like all cute. Some looks like a pumpkin and some looks like a tomato. How, all these beautiful different colors, But whatever you collect, to my collectors out there, whatever it is that you collect, and it's your pride and joy, it brings you joy. You look at it every now and then, and and you've been collecting for years, and someone just come and just take it in days or a week, whatever, less than a month. You know how I feel. You know how I feel. The person that you stood before God and the pastor and your family, you would never thought would hurt you like this. Like, I felt so disrespectful and violated. Like, I would have never thought somebody would do this to me. Some people also collect toasters too. Toaster, the little toasters. But there's a lot of things people collect. Sneakers. Oh, That's another thing. But yeah, some people collect sneakers. Some people collect um rhinestone heels. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize how long this video was. But people collect candles. There's a lot of things people can collect. Well, I feel like I'm not talking. There's a lot of things people can collect. Hello Kitty jewelry, anything that you love and you collect it. It's your joy. It brings you joy when you watch it. Anything that you love and you collect it is your pride and joy. And someone just rips it from you. Someone just do it like this. Like you took years to build it up, and someone just tears it from you. And I gotta go. 2:41 a.m. I gotta go. I just thought I had to say that. I had to vent. I had to talk. I had to say something. Oh, and people also collect those glow balls too. Them snowballs. Is it snowballs? It's the one of them with the little, and you can shake it, and it's like snow in the town or something. It's like in a little globe. Yeah, people collect a lot of things. Snow globes, yes. Snow globes, yeah. I wanted to collect snow globes at one point, but I said, nah, that's too much glass. But yeah. I didn't know I was gonna get emotional in this video. I didn't know. It really, I feel a little better. But whenever I look at another post with someone with a dog, I be like, it starts all over. Starts all over. This phone said I got 40 minutes to record. I'm already at 32. See, I'll keep talking. But yeah, it's a lot of things people collect, and only people that collect things, and you don't even have to collect things. It's anything you spend your money on, your hard-earned money on, and someone just takes it from you like they bought it for you, or that like they paid for it, or like they owed it, or like they entitled to it. Anybody, you don't have to really be collecting anything that's valuable to you that's taken from you. Shoot, if anything, he'd probably sell my kidneys. Shoot. But anything that's valuable to you, you spend your money on, just for someone to just take it, that hurts. Because nobody wants to spend their money on things that was stolen from them. Like, I already spent my money on it once. I don't want to have to spend it on it again to replace one that I had. Nobody want to buy the same thing twice unless you, like me, you buy for display and play. But if you just buying it for display, why should you have to buy it again? I'm the type of person, if I buy something that was not for display or play, and I buy it just for display, I just want to buy it for display one time. That's it. I do not want to spend my money on buying it again, unless it's for play. But yeah, and also people people collect antique phones, chairs. I'm just looking at stuff. That's why. But yeah, I'm gonna go now. What Joey Wally said, I'm going home now. Where are my keys? All right, bye bye. Anything value of you that was taken from you, you know how I feel. You know exactly how I feel. Especially if it's years and years of building up that collection. Whew, that hurts. That hurts. It's like someone's just twisted a knife in my back. I need to be asleep right now. Bye. What's that song? I'm all cried out. Well, I'm not all cried out.